Hello everyone. Sorry for not uploading for like 3 months, but I'm back. Anyways, in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a very simple update log in Roblox Studio. Make sure to subscribe, and without further ado, let's get right into this video. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go into your view and open your output so you can see any errors. And don't say it didn't work in the comments, because it will work. You just have to check your output for any mistake. You can tell me what the error is, and then I can help you from there. But if you're just going to say it doesn't work, then don't do that. It's just annoying, and it won't help you. Anyways, now what you're going to want to do is go into your starter GUI and add in a screen GUI. Let's call this update log. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Update and then log. There we go. Now we can add in a frame. Now we have a frame on the screen. Just take this and scale this and pretty much just make yourself a nice GUI. GUIs are very easy to make once you get the hang of it, but just make a nice thing. I'm going to make mine around this big, and I'm going to center it at around the center of the screen, because that's what you want, right? You don't want it to be like off here unless that's what you want. I'm going to center mine in the middle of the screen, so when people join my game, they'll see, ooh, update, that's nice. Pretty much design this however you like, but you can follow along to see how you can design this. I'm going to go with a nice gray theme in the background color area right here. I think gray would look quite nice. Yeah, this looks nice for now. Inside here, I'm going to go and add in a UI corner. I'm going to change up the corner radius by just maybe like, there you go. Simple corner. Yeah, I guess what I could do now is add in a UI stroke, which is going to create an outline around the corner that I just made. There we go. Just to warn you guys, if you are doing this on some resolutions, it might be a little weird and not look properly, so that's why it's sort of nice for you to change it. Or there's lots of plugins for you to scale stuff so it will be in the fixed position. As long as you click this, I'm going to scale this and fix into the position, so then on all devices will look the same. What I'm using is auto scale light, so you can go into your toolbox and yeah, and then you can just look for plugins and auto scale light, and then there it is. So just get that. I'll link it in the description for you guys too. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is add in a little text label so people know this is our update log. Just like this. I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate this and put it right into there. And for the stroke, when you're going to stroke a text, make sure to go into your settings and apply to the border, not to the actual text. I'm going to make this one a little less thick and bring this one down, and I'm just gonna maybe turn this to I say let's do a little bit of a lighter gray. Then yeah, I like that little lighter gray color. And now what I'm gonna do is change up the font just like this. Let's call this update log. I'm gonna go on and text scaled. Rich text pretty much just makes it being able to scale as much as you want. So if you're gonna make your update log like massive, then make sure to turn on rich text, or else it won't scale all the way. There we go. What I'm gonna do is, I don't really like this font. I'm gonna maybe change something different, like nope, that looks really old. Yeah, I like that. That looks nice. I think it looks good. Now inside of here, now this is where we actually have to start doing something. You could put in a frame, or if you have a lot of stuff that you have done that you want to put down, what I recommend doing is going into your frame and selecting a what is it called? A scrolling frame. There it is. What this allows you to do is this will allow you to scroll through the frame, which is really useful if you have a lot of stuff that you want to say in your update log. And there we go. This looks really neat. So if you have a lot of stuff, you might want to use this. If you need further help with this scrolling frame, because scrolling frames can be quite complicated at first, but you can just watch a few tutorials to see how they work fully, because I'm not going to go in depth. This is mainly just to show you how to make it, sort of. Anyways, here we go. I'm going to turn this into a nice gray color because gray is going to be super fast to do. I'm going to go ahead, duplicate this, and put it in like that. There we go. I'm going to make this thing a little less thick. There we go. I think that's fine. There we go. Now I have this. Now in order to do this, there are a few ways to do it. You could add in like UI list layout, which if you add this, then if I add in a frame and add another frame, as you can see, it will be like that, and you can't really move this around. But if you want to have freedom, then what you can do is just delete that UI list layout, and then you pretty much have freedom wherever you want to move this, unlike before. So it's really useful if you want to do that. Or you could also have UI grid layout, which will allow you to put things in a grid, which I don't think that you really would like to do in this circumstance. So if you want to do something like this, then that's how you do it. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna use the list layout just to show you guys sort of how you could use these things. So first I'm gonna go add in my label. I'm gonna go. You can't really scale this. This is gonna take a while. You know, actually, I'm not gonna do this since you can't really move them around. It's sort of really limited, so I don't recommend using them. I'm just gonna do it like this. Up. I think I deleted the wrong one. Grid layout. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. I'd rather have some freedom with this. There we go. Let's just put in a completely new text label. There we go. Text label. I want some freedom with this so I can put this around nicely. Although it will be a little bit weird at first when you're working this inside, when you're working with these inside of the scrolling frame. Because scrolling frames are quite interesting how they work. Like I said, just search up a tutorial on how to use them. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff there is to know about these things right in here. Scrolling behaviors. Anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this one. I'm just gonna go copy. I'm just gonna go put this into here because I already have a nice one. You can create yours differently if you don't want to use the top. There we go. Update log. Let's do something like that. There we go. Okay, now how you're gonna do this is just put whatever you want to say in this text box right here. So let's say added, I don't know, let's say added bigger map. Let's just go Control D, move this one down, and then here we could say is fixed, I don't know, let's do fixed 7 bugs. Let's duplicate this. At this point, I'm just going to go find out some random stuff that you can pretty much do. Added more pets. Let's duplicate this. As you can see, it's just this. It's super easy to do. You don't it's really easy. Honestly, you probably don't need a tutorial to do this, but it's still here if you need it. Yeah. So just keep doing this until everything is done. So I'm just going to go on with you. So let's say bigger map. Or actually, I already did that. New game mechanics. and then duplicate. Let's just say you have like a lot of other stuff. I just have to fill up this area, so I'm just gonna do the same thing over and over again, just to show you what happens if you were to fill up your whole area. And you want to stop. There we go. Okay, so now let's say you want to let's say you want to stop your scrolling frame down here, because now you have a lot of this stuff, and if you keep duplicating, nothing new will happen. So how you're going to want to fix this is canvas size. Yeah, you're going to have to go in the canvas size and pretty much play around with this. So there you go, you made a smaller canvas size. So just play around with your canvas size. You might want to rematch some stuff around. It might take you a while to get what you exactly want, or it might be really easy. But I think I got just what I want right away. I'm sorry if this video isn't the greatest quality. I haven't recorded a YouTube video in a really long time. But yeah, and there you go. This is really nice, looking good right now. Let's go rearrange this into more of the middle. There we go. Okay, now that we have this update log, now what you're going to want to do is, if you want, you're going to want to go on reset on spawn. So if you like reset your character, it won't pop up again. So I recommend turning this off unless you want every time you die, you like want this thing to turn back on. But it's pretty much only when you join the game, right? You can also put in your game version down here. I'll do that really quickly, just as, let's just go duplicate this. I'm just going to do background, transparency 1. I'm just going to go pretty much delete everything. And it's just pretty much going to be like the game version. Let's go version 1. Let's just go version 1.6 or something. There you go. That can be like your game version right there. It's a little detail, you don't really have to have it. It could be, yeah, so it looks quite neat. It looks more professional if you want it there. You don't have to, but that's what you could do. It looks really neat this way. Okay, now we're gonna have to create the closing thing. So closing is really simple. There's pretty much just a little bit of script that we have to do, and don't freak out over this. Just put in a button like this, and then let's scale it to around the same size. Let's go 31 by 31. I think that'll be good. Now you can just rename this to X, text scaled, and let's turn this color into red, just like that. There we go. We now have a nice red color. And let's go turn this button. Let's bring it up a bit. Let's just add this UI corner. Duplicate, put it into this text button. There we go. Now we have this nice little X to exit our game. There we go. Or to exit the log. I'm gonna make this thing like just 100 so that it's fully circular, just like this. And I guess I'll add in a stroke just so it looks a bit neater. There we go. I'll change down the radius of this stroke. There we go. We have our basic update log, and now that we have our button, it's time to code this. So add in a local script. Let's rename this to Close GUI, because we're going to close the GUI. Okay, now here I'm going to zoom in really quickly so you can see a bit better. So, what you're going to want to do is script.parent. Script.parent.text. What is it called? Script.parent.parent.text button. Oops. Text button. You could also rename this to close just to make it a bit simpler. And then let's just go. Actually, we can just do script.parent. But I'll just do script.parent.close. Dot on. Hold on. Script.parent.close. Mouse button 1 click :connect, and then we're gonna function this code down here. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. Function, and we don't have to put anything in there. If you want to function like the player, if you want to earn some money or something from doing it, then you're going to want to do PLR. Or if you're going to like integrate this with some sort of data save, which is going to make sure that it never opens again once you see this, then you're going to want to do PLR. But if you're at that level, then you're probably not going to watch this tutorial, and that's going to be a bit too much for this video. Okay, now what we're going to do is pretty much just script.parent.parent.parent.close, no, .parent.parent.parent.parent.frame. Nope, I think I did .parent too many times. Yeah, there we go. So 3 times, and then .frame, and then .visible equals false. This is going to turn the visibility for this thing to be false. And that's pretty much it that you have to do. That's all the coding that I have to do. And now if we hit the play button, as you can see, we have this open. And if we just exit that, there you go, it's closed. And now once you're pretty much done everything, just select everything and use that plugin that I told you to get earlier on the video and scale everything to the right size, and then just check. Forgot to scale up all of these stuff to the right size. Let's just select all of this, and then plugins, scale. Yes, it will change a bit, but so if this happens, just fix up the size. You can fix it up. It shouldn't take too long, but everything should be the same distance and everything apart. So to fix this, just go into your canvas size and just change it a bit. It might take a while, but it shouldn't be that long. Anyways, I'm not going to fix it because you guys already know how to fix it, and I don't want this video being any longer than it already is. So here we go. We have this. Boom. If I press stop, change it. To be fair, I don't think anyone's going to be playing on the iPhone 6, but this is like the quality of your game if you're going to be playing on iPhone 6, which I say what you most have to worry about is probably the iPhone 7, but I don't think people are really going to be playing this on iPhone that much. All phones are going to be like really bad quality, like iPad too, I guess. Like once you get to the iPads, it'll be better. I usually try doing like with average laptop. If it works with the average laptop, then it should work with every other game. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I'm going to go back into my normal resolution. And there you go. Just press the close button. If we were to reset, it will not open up again. And I do not like the new oof sound. That is my opinion. There you go. Now it won't open up again because we turned that off in the update log. Now let's just go here and just enable this false for now. Or actually no, I'll just keep it on. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. If you need any help, make sure that your output is open and you tell me the error. Don't go around saying it didn't work. It's just annoying. It's not helpful, and it will work because I just showed you that it worked. You probably didn't follow the code correctly. So just name everything that I did and just tell me the error, and then I'll tell you the answer to your question. You could also paste the script that you wrote in the description. Yeah. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.